There are other issues which we'll pick from the newspapers, but then let's begin with this story. Kugbo and Mabushi bus terminals will be completed by January 2025. This was according to the contractor handling the project. He said this during the inspection of the site by the Federal Capital Territory Minister Nyesom Wike, who expressed satisfaction with the pace of work done so far. Senior reporter Habida Lawal has details.
For a project that started in July this year and will soon be completed by July 2025, 3 months down the line, this is the progress of development in the construction of the Kugbo and Mabushi bus terminals.
Take you around to show you.
The bus terminals are classified to be world-class standard. It is expected to improve transportation system in the FCT. During the inspection, Minister Nyesom Wike expressed satisfaction over the improvement in the infrastructure within 3 months. He says cluster bus stops will also be incorporated in strategic areas after the completion of these major projects.
Where we are now, this site was flagged up July 1st this year. That was at Mabushi. And within 3 months, you can see what they've been able to do. The time given to them is 15 months to complete the project, but with the speed the contractor is going, we believe it will be before that 15 months. He has even told us that by January, he will be able to hand over these projects to us. This Mabuchi and the one at Kubo. The point of work you can see by yourself. If you were here when we flagged up the two, you would know that they've really done very, very well. I'm happy that at the end of the day, the residents of Abuja would see that we have changed the landscape of the area. We have changed, given them different transportation system, which they have lacked for years, and yearning for them to have a proper transport system. So we're very happy with what we've seen. Very, very happy.
The transportation system in the federal capital leaves so much to be desired, as it is a free-for-all and commuters are exposed to the risk of one-chance crime endangering their lives on a daily basis. The contractor has given a new deadline for the completion of these projects, different and earlier from the stipulated time. Habida Lawal, TVC News, Abuja.
Kudos must be given to the FCT minister, who has been doing a lot of work with regards to infrastructure in the Federal Capital Territory. Initially, he had done something with regards to the trains, and then he inaugurated the taxi terminals, and also, to try and address the matters of congestion, one chance, like our reporter Habida rightly mentioned, addressing critical issues. And you know that there's also the matter of the transportation cost. We believe that when people have alternatives, it will also address the matter of the cost and also give room for free flow of traffic in the Federal Capital Territory. So it's a good one, I believe, from my perspective.
Well, it's a good one, and this is another step towards, a more organized society, a more organized form of transportation, a more cleaner environment, especially in the FCT. I recall that we had also mentioned that we also need to introduce measures that are quite holistic, that will address or will, affect the health of the population, will affect how the population also moves from one place to the other. Apart from the basic needs of man, food, clothing and shelter, of course. Transportation to go ahead to earn his living is also very important. And so this is very key. This came at a right time. And the FCT minister also mentioned that the fact that there will no longer be buses that will be picking people outside these terminals. I recall that, in the past few months, we've had a series of cases of kidnapping and all that in the FCT. This has been reduced to the barest minimum to an extent, but this is an holistic form of, addressing that issue in that region. And while I was talking about, initiatives that will affect the population, let's not forget the economic implication of this on the population. We're talking about introducing initiatives that will address major issues in the society, subsidizing the cost of transportation for Nigerians at this time. And so, of course, if this will come at a subsidized amount, we'll be expecting a lesser inflation in the next few months, especially in the FCT.
Well, let's not forget the factors that drive inflation. It's beyond transportation. There's also the matter of food, the cost of food. So the basic issue here, for me, from my perspective, is interconnectivity, ensuring that people can easily move around the Federal Capital Territory, being the location of the seat of power as it is. And so there must be some structured way for transportation in the city, and to also cut down the issue of the activities of criminals. There was at some point the influx of one-chance personalities, people who were just, doing this, carrying out these issues. I believe that that's what the minister is trying to address. Yes. One of the issues, security of those who take public transport, to ensure that they are safe. Wherever you are taking your transportation from, especially at the terminal, you know that you are secured whatever time you're taking it.